It was his delivery.
Yeah.
I think everything he said was correct.
A word, AJ?
Hey.
Fuck. Hey, AJ said, "Fuck these bitches."
I ain't saying fuck them, but I'm also saying
what you
not
saying?
everybody's getting that, and I think that's what something he should have said as well.
Yeah.
A lot of people or every woman is looking for the chivalry when every woman doesn't deserve it. So not every woman is going to get.
Whoa!
I don't think so. Bro,
you don't think so?
I don't think every woman is going to get that complete. Like, all right, let's put it this way. Because now I sound like a bad guy, but let's put it this way.
Oh, you don't, bro?
Hey,
I'm rolling.
I got it. Just roll with me. Just roll with me. Just roll with me.
This could get interesting. Oh, you get money. Well, how are you spending it? Is it your passion or is it about Benjamins? Is it about cash or the fact that you didn't quit? Talk to me. Let's sip on some wine. Discussion about future, the past and the grind. What's an excuse when it's last on your mind? I love what you do. May I ask for your time? Talk to me.
What's really good? We back. I just want to start off, apologizing. We haven't been on the Zoom in a couple of weeks. We back, so fuck all that shit. Your boy Don Worm's back. As you may know, you know what I'm saying, you may have seen AJ, and if you haven't, he go by AJ Holiday Season. Hey. You got Mehdi all the way from Jordan, but he don't shoot jumpers. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all seen him before, and the nice chocolate man in the bottom left that goes by Mo, but you can call him Chris. You know,
what it is.
In the house. So what y'all doing, man? How y'all doing, bro?
Good, man. Good.
That's good. Can't complain.
And pause, by the way. But yeah, how y'all doing, man?
Chilling, dog. What you saying?
Living good, baby.
Shout out to the Casamigos. You know what I'm saying? We out here. You know what I'm saying? Got to start the pod right.
No wine. What happened to the wine glass?
You switched it over. The last pod was legendary. AJ and Ramsey. So I might gotta, margarita it up, from a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Hot.
Trying to keep that hot streak popping. You feel me? Shit. So if y'all don't want to intervene, or if y'all don't want to get into this topic, just let me know. Skip. So I was thinking the other day, right? I was like, we went through the quarantine and all that stuff, and people were getting bigger. Because they was chilling. It wasn't a lot of like going out and exercising and stuff like that. And I was thinking, the females that got they gained a little weight during quarantine are most likely going to gain a little weight when they get older. How y'all feel about that? Do y'all agree, or y'all don't want to talk about that?
Let's go. All right, let's go. I see where we're going. I see
what time we on. Okay.
But hey, we don't have to keep it as specific to females. We can keep it people. We can keep it people. We can keep it.
I think.
But I was thinking about females. That's why I said it. But we can think about people. Is that a logical statement, or that's bullshit? What y'all think?
So you're saying that because they gain weight during quarantine,
yes,
that they are keeping the weight on?
Or most likely once, like, let's say 15, 20 years from now, when obviously, when people get married, have kids, they let go of themselves. That's what I'm saying. That's most likely the people. That's more than likely the people that's going to fall off when they get older.
Whatever the case is, are we looking at this as like a habit? Like they lost the habit to work out because they were stuck in the house? Or are we saying like just a loss of metabolism? Because I think it can be a motivation thing. Like you just don't have the strength to do it. But now that the world's back out, you could go back and lose the pounds quick if you really about that action. Or is it just like I'm accepting my freshman 15, my relationship weight, because it happens more times than not than you think.
I'll get a little deeper.
Yeah, get us specific. What are you talking about?
Earlier, I'm not talking about it.
Tom, before you get a little deeper, your screen is like a little not clear. I don't know if you guys noticed.
I know. I keep touching the damn.
That's that Casamigos.
Yeah, so I stopped touching the table. So earlier on in our podcast, long story short, I brought it up Audacity, where a dude basically not made his girl a verbal agreement, but he proposed this verbal agreement. It was like 3 promises. Mehdi, you was with us that day when this dude said this. 3 promises, but one of them was to agree that he was like, if I'm gonna stay fit throughout our marriage, you gotta stay fit throughout our marriage.
Yeah.
And people was like, yo, that's fucked up. And then I thought about it, like, it ain't really fucked up. So it brought me back to, I was like, the females out here that got bigger, or the people that got bigger during quarantine, I can't cuff them, but that's another story. But does that, is that, do I make sense?
They lost their chance.
Or am I wilding?
Nah, it makes sense, but
yeah.
I don't know if there's any correlation though with quarantine versus gaining weight.
So I'm wilding. Okay.
Later on, there could be a small one. Maybe like you're staying home more often, so you're not working out as often. You eat more, maybe, I don't know, drinking more.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's all genes at the end of the day. I mean, there's like two different sets of girls or people. Let's say people gaining weight. It's the whole drinking phase. Put aside the eating, majority is the drinking phase, and then you got people getting older, not working out and doing less activity and stuff. But then again, then you got the genes. I mean, you look at the parents. If her mom is big or became big at a certain age, chances are if your girl or your guy is not staying fit through the process, they're going to gain weight. Almost guaranteed.
Oh, no, that's facts. True, we can get off of this. We can get off of it. It's cool, unless Chris was about to say something.
Nah.
Yeah. Just let me burn in hell. It's cool. It's cool. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to start off talking a little shit.
And he said he fell in love with who you were, not who you are now.
Yeah. That's basically what he said, bro. I don't know who he was, but that's crazy.
But the signing the agreement thing, it is kind of excessive.
It is. I wouldn't do that, but
these days it's probably 9 out of 10. No, that girl ain't signing it.
Oh, for sure.
All right, okay, but I like where this is going because I got a counter agreement. So not that he should have made some verbal contract or whatever, but do you think it's in the right for him to say if she starts putting on like a little bit more weight than normal to be like, hey, let's go to the gym? That's
basically what he said he'd do.
I
like,
mean,
is that wrong?
Yeah, I don't think that's. I mean, it all comes down to who, so I guess who you are. Like, I don't really think that's wrong. You know what I'm saying? If you starting to gain weight, I might be like, yeah, babe, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Put on a little weight. If you want to go to the gym, we can go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Like, or I don't know. It might be stress. It might be, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, like, you got communication.
Don't get it twisted. Yes, I know, because people were like, what the fuck? He doesn't know what I've been through. I could be stressing and be eating. I know all that stuff. Things can happen. Things can happen. I know. I'm not saying all people that got bigger over quarantine, that's going to get bigger later. But I'm just saying, I think that they are more likely to get bigger in 20 years. But if you get bigger, fuck it. It's your relationship. It's your body. You can do all that shit. It was just something to start the pod off, talk a little shit. Okay, guys, got your entertainment. Let's go to the got your attention. Let's go to the next subject. Fuck out of here. Don't be in my DMs talking shit either, goddamn. I'm just here to have a little
sir,
and talk a little shit. All right, so let's get it. So, like I said, we've been gone for like 2 weeks or whatever. A lot of things have, has transpired. So one thing I want to start off with, speaking of talking shit, guy that goes by Connor Mcgregor, which is probably, I would say, probably top 5 best shit talking fighters ever, I would say. So he got in a fight with Dustin Poirier. Did I say it right?
Close. That's
we close. Shit crazy. I believe like 3 weeks ago. He's talking a lot of shit, talking about his wife sliding his DMs. They fought. He was getting his ass whooped for majority of the first round. He breaks his leg or ankle. And then while he's down, he says, "Your wife is still in my DMs." And just wilding. And we're like, bro, why are you being a sore loser? Shut up, take your L. So this leads me to a question. For one, how do y'all feel about the outcome? And should he retire? Are you tired of seeing his face?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm not tired of seeing his face. And I don't think obviously I don't know him, but just from like what you see or what I see, he's not retiring, bro. There's no way. He has that. He has like that thing where it's like he still has something to prove. That's what he thinks, right? And it's weird because I mean he kind of doesn't have anything to prove. You know, 2-time champion in 2 different weight classes. That's a big thing in the UFC. But I mean, I don't think he's going to retire at all. I think he's going to want another fight because of how the fight went down with that break. Now I know he said he had ankle problems. This was after the fight. He posted something that said he was having ankle problems before the fight. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like him saying like he wasn't pushing out of the fight. You know, typical Conor McGregor. But I don't know. I just think he's not retiring. He's not stepping away. He's definitely gonna want that fight back. And it all depends on if he takes it or not.
I mean, this is all McGregor. This is what he does. He is. People might feel differently when I say this, but he's the face of the UFC. Put his legacy aside. He makes UFC all the money. I don't care what anybody says. He could lose 10 straight matches. He'll still make UFC 80% of the money of what they bring in. I mean, I got to bring up the stat, but I saw a stat earlier, maybe like a week ago, where the amount of money he's made for UFC is ridiculous. It's crazy. Nobody comes close. So like you said, Chris, he's not retiring anytime soon. I mean, he's bringing in money. He's making money. He's butt buddies with Dana White. Let's be real. Does he really care if he loses? I mean, he's lost what, 3 in a row now, or is it 3 in a row?
I can't even think of a win in the last.
I mean, he hasn't won since Obama was president or something.
That's sick.
Yeah. And
nah,
look,
that's cap. There's no way.
Yeah, because
that was like 5 years ago. Hell nah.
Exactly.
No, I don't believe
Is that
it.
his name, Khabib?
Yeah, because he went into boxing.
Oh, that's 3 then.
Remember? Is
That's
that
3.
boxing?
Khabib, and then he lost Poirier twice.
Nah, bro, I don't believe that.
Oh,
Yeah, he beat Poirier
check.
first time. Second time, he got knocked the fuck
We
out.
gotta check
This
that,
was a trilogy.
yeah. Oh.
1 win in nearly 5 years. What's going on with Conor McGregor?
I think I look at it in terms of like a basketball perspective. So like right now, this nigga looks like he's running vet minimum and like it's just going team to team. Like wherever he goes, he's just getting beat up. So I think that looks bad on the legacy perspective. But at the same time,
When you got that bread, fuck a legacy.
this nigga is bringing in cheese though.
Yeah.
So like, I could get beat up, especially if you going out in the first round, bro. I would take the first round beating for millions of dollars, bro. Like, that's quick. And then you straight. You still got the likability. Everything is cool. So I don't think he's done. I think he should retire. Bask in the glory that you got, bro. Keep the legacy that you got. Because the way he went out against Poirier at the end, it was sad. It felt sad.
It was
like,
sorry.
yeah, like the trash talk at the beginning of the fight was cool. But the stuff at the end, it just felt like it wasn't trash talk. It just felt like he lost. He was hurt. Loser. This nigga's just out bad. Like, yo, just stop.
Yeah.
But his shit talking is what Conor McGregor is. So if he's not shit while his ass was on the ground, that's not who he is.
That's very
true. He's gonna talk shit regardless. Doesn't matter. And people
true.
hate him for that. People think he's arrogant as fuck. I mean, he is, but does it really matter? He's in a sport where you got to be arrogant. You got to shit talk. And I feel like Conor earned his place in shit talking. It's not like he's always been losing his whole life. Yeah, I mean, he's been, like you said, he has 2 titles in 2 different weight classes. People don't do that. And he went for a 3rd, right? Mm-hmm. I mean, he got his ass handed to, but still, I mean, doing that is still crazy. I mean, and he went up. It's not like he went down.
That's true. No, I think valid points. I think I've been around a lot of people that like that are the high level thinkers of the sport, not like the casual. So at first I was a true casual and probably still am. So like the casual perspective is like, it's cool to see that. I think the people that really like are into the fighting and actually know the techniques and how, the what's behind it, they're like, ugh. So I'm like starting to see a little bit more of that. But I mean, from a casual perspective, I don't know anybody else besides Stylebender. So
for real, got a hot take. This is what I think he should do. For one, if he keep losing, it's not going to tarnish his Legacy, I don't think, because at the end of the day, he's not going to be the greatest UFC boxer ever. He'll be the greatest entertainer ever in the sport. But at the end of the day, he's going to be in the Hall of Fame. So he really can't fuck that up. So he's going to be in the Hall of Fame. Boom. So I say, fuck all that shit. Fuck all that wrestling. If I'm him, come back, get right, and box this nigga Jake Paul and retire.
Get a bag.
Get the bag.
Get a bag.
I'm talking that's close to Floyd numbers, I feel like. If they were to fight, I say do that and call it a day. Call it a day, bro. But whatever. We'll get off of that though. But that's what I would do.
I like that idea.
But I don't know. I used to be heavy on him, but now I'm kind of off him. He's like annoying to me. But Jake Paul's my guy though. Jake Paul's my fucking guy.
You found
they kind of like the same.
I was about to say he found a new guy.
Yeah, got a new white boy. That shit great.
Yeah, I mean, the people who don't like Connor are the people who really love UFC.
Yeah,
or really like die-hard UFC fans.
Yeah, like Taiki, he loves Connor.
AKA
he loves Connor. Then I got all this shit. All right, so let's speak about a winner. A motherfucking winner. All right, so Giannis, I ain't even gonna try to say his last name.
Akupo.
He won the 2021. The Milwaukee Bucks won the 2021 NBA Finals championship, which is dope. You know, I think they haven't done it in like 60 years. Last team to do it, I think, was probably Wilt Chamberlain's team. We'll go with that. Sounds good. Which was dope. You know, I had them winning it all. You know, no biggie. You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe it, you know, you can check like episode 52, 51. It's all good. But let's start off with, how do y'all feel? Who did y'all have winning? We'll go with that. Phoenix. As far just the Phoenix versus Milwaukee, who did y'all have winning?
I had the Clippers. You remember that, Dom? I made that prediction happen.
I remember.
Hey, I was close. Hey, if Kawhi was not hurt, I think they would have made the finals.
That would have been a better finals.
I mean, that's saying if not KD, if James Harden and Kyrie weren't hurt, they would have probably made the finals too.
Yeah.
The Nets.
If KD wore a size 15 in the finals.
Facts. Boy, spitting facts.
But no, I had Phoenix in 5, and that was bad. It looked good though. 2-0.
Everybody did.
But think about it though. This is what I think. They go up 2-0. That's kind of, I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of expected, right? You're at home 2-0. Then they go back to Milwaukee. Milwaukee has, so they go up 2-0. They're at home. That's expected. They go back to Milwaukee. Milwaukee hasn't lost a home game
all playoffs, I think.
Yeah, so you see what I'm saying? So of course Milwaukee takes 2, right? Then I think they go back to Phoenix.
Steal it.
And this is what fucked me up. I really thought they was gonna win that one. Phoenix wins at home, and then go back to Milwaukee, and then Phoenix wins in Milwaukee. Then obviously you know what happened with all that, but yeah.
Sure. Well, I honestly think they had Phoenix. I think they had a chance to steal one of those away games, and they blew it. I can't remember because at this point, you know, it was a lot of games.
It was the game before. It was game 4, wasn't it?
Was it?
Yeah.
I think it was 4 because Chris Paul started playing real shaky. But they had it was the game that Devin Booker should have fouled out. They had
okay.
Yeah. They fumbled that. So that was, I think, and then I held on. I should have changed my pick at that point. But from then on, it was bad, bro. Like, but I think you could also see it in the first 2 games, even though Phoenix won those 2 games. The way that Milwaukee was playing, it was like they just had to find that thing. So it was trying shit out, didn't work. Trying shit out, didn't work. They finally found that Drew Holiday needed to be on Chris Paul and Devin Booker and really lock shit up. Once that happened, bro, and then the rest of the size that they have, it was bad. Yeah. And then a lot of the role players from Phoenix went out sad too. Like Mikal Bridges After his 27-point game, fucking
it was no show. Yeah, you're right.
You got Ayton, who can't give you anything offensively because he's guarding Giannis. Fucking, I mean, and that, what are you gonna do?
Was he guarding Giannis? That nigga was averaging 40.
Hey, I told you, it's
trying to guard
Giannis. Young boy.
Yeah, young boy too. But I think it's a team effort to guard Giannis. But anyway, so he's trying his best to put a wall up.
Facts.
Not having it. Then you don't have anybody behind him. So you have Ayton, and then you have Frank Kaminsky, who basically just took up space.
Honestly, I can't believe he was on the court.
Well, they didn't have anybody else because Saric tore his ACL.
Oh, when was that?
He tore his ACL.
I'm Jordan. I'm disconnected.
Yeah, I got you. It was like game. I think it was the first game. Finals, tore his ACL.
Oh, see, that's a big loss.
Yeah. So they didn't have any more size. The rest of their bench was point guards.
Was it first game or was it?
Or was it the
previous?
Yeah, Western.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was Western. Yeah.
But yeah, so I think Milwaukee did what needed to be done. Their players stood out, especially like the big three, like when they needed them, Middleton. And they have a great story too. Plenty of underdogs who, a built team, not no super team.
Okay. I'm gonna switch up the question. Which you know how people say the bubble championship was a watered down championship, fake championship, or however you want to call it, that ring. Which one you think is bigger, the bubble one or the one this year where basically 12 of the top, let's say 30 superstars or stars got hurt? Which one's a bigger
asterisk or a bigger?
Yeah, bigger. Let's go with bigger asterisk. We can do that. That's a little bit easier.
Bigger asterisk. So
I think the bubble.
You think the bubble was worse?
I think the bubble's bigger asterisk to me. I mean, injuries happen every year. Whether it's
not like this though.
Yeah. I was gonna say not like this because you got.
I mean, not like this, but it's still like I don't want to say an even level playing field because Milwaukee Bucks. I don't know if anybody got hurt on their team, but at the end of the day, that's part of the season, and they better. I guess they lasted longer. I don't know. You can't really put an asterisk because other players got hurt.
Yeah.
I mean, that's part of the game. I mean, what do you expect? Look at the NFL. I mean, people get hurt all the time. Every year you expect injuries. And if a team stays healthy throughout the year and the playoffs, more than likely they're going to win. I mean, it's a given. So, I mean, to me, I think the bubble is a way bigger asterisk just because of the circumstances, no fans. You're in a bubble. I mean, it's like a AAU tournament, pretty much.
True.
You're really going to consider that NBA playoffs, and you go back to the Milwaukee Bucks having home court advantage, like they haven't lost in the playoffs. In the bubble, that wouldn't be the same.
That's true.
That you're right about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go bubble as well. And I think you had a shortened time span to get back on this season, so you basically went 2 seasons shortened to play not 82 but like 70 something game season this year.
72, I think.
Yeah.
But you could also say this about the bubble. There was no advantage on either side. It was a neutral. You're playing at a neutral site every time.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So there's really no advantage on either or.
I'm
like if we were to ask the question, is the bubble ring, does it deserve an asterisk period? I'm gonna say no. But the question I proposed was which one has a bigger asterisk. So I'm gonna agree with you, Mehdi, on the bubble having more of a bigger asterisk. But if I was to answer, the question I just answered, I would say neither have an asterisk. But that's dope that Milwaukee won though, especially for the NBA. It's huge for the NBA because you can do it by staying in town. Because everybody was like Giannis should leave, but let's be honest, if Giannis would have left, that would have probably changed the trajectory of the NBA for like the next 10 years, or it would have been, steady on that incline of, people just moving. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's dope that we haven't seen that since Kobe.
I'm glad he stayed
10 years ago.
This is what we need.
Steph. I forgot. Steph done it.
Yeah,
what am I talking about? Steph. But the cool thing about Milwaukee, it's a small town though. It's a small town. And we gotta stop this shit. That's gonna piss me off. I know I keep talking, but the people like shit. People came to play with with Giannis in a small town, why didn't they go to play with LeBron? No, motherfucker, it was trades. It's not like they signed to play with Milwaukee. You know what I'm saying? It was trades. Totally different. That's all I gotta say. Protecting LeBron, my guy.
Now
Hey,
LeBron,
Cleveland could have done trades. They just didn't have the right GM.
Oh, and
Hey, look, Milwaukee took that big risk in not signing or trading Brogdon. Was it not signing or trading?
Yeah, they didn't sign
him back.
Yeah, they didn't sign him back.
Not signing him back. I mean, I thought that was a huge. I thought Brogdon was a great asset to the team. And then I think the bubble happened, and then like this year was caught us by surprise. I mean, I didn't expect the Bucks to win at all just because of the team they have. But I guess Drew Holiday. When Drew Holiday signed the contract, that caught me off guard too.
Yeah, with that steal, that's hey, you got your bread.
Steal to the lob, bro. That's legend. That's a legendary moment.
that is a legendary moment.
Because that boy Giannis looked into the camera too. That was crazy.
Yeah. All right, so I fucked around and missed the Chivalry. Is Chivalry dead? Because we were supposed to start off with that. But I was watching a podcast, right? And I'll let you guys listen, and then we'll talk after that.
I am not opening your door. You're getting 4 letters, H-E-R-E. That means I'm here. That means come outside. And that means when we go, like whatever our plans are, we're going to go do what our plans were set to do. I'm not getting out of the car to open your door or to meet you at the door or to ring your doorbell when you could just walk downstairs. Honestly, I know a lot of people don't want to hear this, but I personally believe, and this is just my personal perception of me and my friends and all the females that we have dealt with collectively, Chivalry is almost dead. It's on its last leg. So maybe I might hold the door open for you, yeah. But I'm not getting out of my car to ring your doorbell to tell you to come downstairs to get back in the car. That actually doesn't even make sense. As a guy, I will admit.
All right. It was kind of harsh, but at the end of the day, he said all that to say, hey, I ain't driving to your crib. You know, he said, I will drive to your crib, but I am not walking up a flight of stairs to knock on your door for you to come down and walk you to the car. That's basically what he said. I'll give my take after y'all. What y'all think? And he said Chivalry is basically dead.
Start it up, Mo.
That's excessive. That's excessive. First of all, why you gotta just walk outside your door, walk outside your car, stand in the passenger seat until she comes down, and that's it. Open the door and put her in the car. Why you gotta go up a flight of stairs, go up the elevator, go knock on her door, give her flowers? No, you don't have to do all that. I think he's not wrong in a certain sense. He's definitely not wrong. I mean, Chivalry is at its last leg, but I think he went overboard a little bit.
Yeah, the build-up was too hype to say that.
It was his delivery.
Yeah.
I think everything he said was correct.
A word, AJ?
Hey.
Fuck. Hey, AJ said, fuck these bitches.
I ain't saying fuck them, but I'm also saying
what you
not
saying?
Everybody's getting that. And I think that's what something he should have said as well.
Yeah.
A lot of people or every woman is looking for the chivalry when every woman doesn't deserve it. So not every woman is going to get.
Whoa!
I don't think so, bro. I don't think so. I don't think every woman is going to get that complete. Like, all right, let's put it this way. Because now I sound like a bad guy, but let's put it this way.
Oh, you don't, bro?
I'm wrong.
I got it. Just roll with me. Imagine the let's say the one you lost. And that's one that every nigga thinks about. The one that's gone. And then one that you was just like, I need it. Which one are you gonna be sure? Like if you had to be chivalrous to, you're gonna be chivalrous to the one you lost. But more times than not, you're gonna act in the same accordance with what that nigga said. Yo, I'm outside. Yo, I'm here. Rather than the one that you lost, you gonna think I need to go above and beyond.
Of course, there's different girls. You're gonna do stuff differently. 100%. There's a girl you're gonna take out to a nice restaurant versus a girl you're gonna take out to Chipotle.
I'm glad you wording this a lot better than I did.
But is that chivalry though? Taking her is that
that's not chivalry.
You might need to define.
That's not chivalry.
What does chivalry mean to you guys?
Chivalry is like
that's a better start.
Fast date, going to a restaurant, opening the door, opening the car door, opening the door to the restaurant, pulling back the seat at a restaurant, like stuff like that.
So
I mean, that's the small thing. That's the small things.
It's almost like being the nice guy, the sweet, not the nice guy, the sweet guy, or like
gentleman.
The
ideal gentleman.
But
it's like the southern
form.
Hospitality.
Whatever. I don't know what the correct word is.
At the same token of all that, social media and the agenda of social media has also pushed that these shorties don't like the nice guy, which is, I think, in tune with why chivalry is on its last leg. Because if you're on social media all the time, every day, and you see, I like this bad boy who's doing me wrong, and it falls in line with most of the shorties that you fucking with, I'm not about to open your door. I'm about to act like this nigga who you suppose you like. Bitch, I'm outside.
So in other words, they want the sensitive thug. That's what they want.
Hey, y'all are wording this a lot better than what I'm saying. I'm kind of just throwing it out there. Y'all
hey, just pick back on what you said, AJ. The guy I work with here, he's got a phrase he goes by. He's like, if you're mean, she'll be keen. So,
I might have to steal that.
That's exactly what it is. I mean, girls don't like the nice guy anymore, and that has to do with chivalry. I mean, most of the nice guys, they got some sort of chivalry, I'd say. But the assholes, the mean guys, chivalry is not even on the back of their mind.
Yeah.
Nice guys finish last.
Like, for instance, like, I was talking to a girl. She literally told me she like fuck boys. She like my age.
You want me to
a little bit older. Not all girls are like that though.
No, you're right. They are not like that.
But like the fact that she told me that, I was like, damn, that's crazy. So I came off as a fuck boy in the beginning, which I'm not, but that's crazy that a girl would say that. You know what I'm saying?
8 out of 10 will say that.
Ooh, I don't know about all that.
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10?
8 out of 10.
That's a high number. That's
I'm a lie.
I might go like 6 out of 10. 8 is like, that's every girl.
I might go like 5 or 4.
Yeah.
Whoa. Dude,
I'm gonna go 6 though. I'm gonna go 6 though. I'm gonna go 6 because think about this.
Right. They don't like the boring.
I'm gonna go 6 because think of a fuck boy. Does he get off? Yes.
Fuck boy.
Who is he fucking? Females. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it gotta be above 5.
It gotta be above 5. It gotta be above.
Gotta
5.
be.
It might be too much. Let me 7 or I'll stick with 8. 8 out of 10.
Stick to your word, B.
Make a survey. Make a survey.
Nah, but it's the thing. Females are. I mean, women are not gonna tell the truth about that. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. You're right.
If we did take a survey, they're gonna lie.
So you might have a real.
I'm gonna take a survey just to see the liars.
Liar.
And that's the reason why they won't answer because they don't want their business out there.
Yeah, like come on now.
Yeah,
they like the idea of a nice guy,
because
really
they don't want Damien to be texting them every morning, good morning, beautiful. Because after about 2 of those, you're not responding until fucking the evening.
And that's why
you don't like that shit.
Last leg.
Some girls,
exactly why.
Some girls don't want you to say text me when you get home. Some girls don't even like that shit. I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
8 out of 10.
Like, it depends. I feel like it depends though. It's like
it depends. That's why it's 6 out of 10 for me.
Don't worry. I'm gonna put the poll up.
He's talking about the pull up. I feel like if they fuck with you, they want to they kind of expect that. You know what I'm saying? You see that like when you get home, like let me know. You know, kind of shows them that they care type shit. That you care type shit. So I think it only matters, but it only matters if they fuck with you. If they don't really fuck with you, they don't. But nigga, why the fuck you texting? You know what I'm saying? Like,
hold on. We're talking about beginning stages, or we're talking about when you're in a relationship. Beginning stages.
I'm talking about. Yes, I'm talking about
beginning stages.
Obviously, boyfriend is different. They want the sweet boy.
They want the sensitive.
Yeah,
the
but
beginning,
open up to me. Why you never show me your feelings? You're always so hard.
Nah, but hey, Chris, like the whole text me when you get home, I think they like that, like 100%.
Yeah.
That shows them that you care. I think it's the whole good morning, beautiful, all that stuff. Good night, sleep well. Like they don't want that. They don't want that stuff.
We're talking this conversation. I should have said it in the beginning. Strictly beginning stages.
You know where them guys go?
First few gates.
Friend zone.
Facts. Facts.
All them good guys that want to be chivalrous. Oh, that's my
8 out of 10. 8 out of 10.
He's sticking with it. 8 out of 10.
Nah, that was good though.
I think
I'm sticking with Mehdi. I'm with Mehdi on that. I'm with 8 out of 10.
So we got 8 out of 10.
But
Chris
when you do your poll, there's gonna be some people that don't answer.
Don't worry.
Dude,
Hey, we gonna weed them out.
we go.
There we go, baby. There we go.
We're gonna have to add like 15% to whoever you add.
Yeah, hey.
Percentage.
Hey, what that line J. Cole said? Hey, they lying on that.
You only fuck about 3 of our niggas. What multiply by 3?
Multiply by 3 on that. Hey.
All I know is multiply by 3.
Hey, normally stick with 5.
Hey, speaking of multiply by 3, when a girl asks y'all the body count, do y'all tell the truth?
I think it depends.
Yeah,
Depends who the girl is.
I've been saying the same number since fucking college.
Who's really asking that question nowadays? But if she asks, I'm gonna tell her. She wanna know, I'm gonna tell her.
This was entertainment purposes. Don't believe to what I'm talking. I'm just talking shit.
I'll tell the number depending on who the girl is and what stage I'm at with her.
Okay.
If it's just like a random girl on a random night, make up a number.
But if somebody you care about and you've been talking to for a little while, then
and
it's the first time she asked, I'll tell the truth.
Situational.
Okay. Honest guy.
Yeah.
Nice guy. If I get there.
Hey, nah, if she get there, you feel me? All right. All right, okay. So this is one that we definitely wanted to talk about. So let's get back to sports. I know we're bouncing everywhere. I fucked up on the order, the chronological order. Mehdi, you can ask it. You got it.
All right, this is about student athletes and them getting paid, and finally college athletes, they're finally able to sign deals and stuff. So pretty much the question is, do student athletes deserve the right to be able to sign deals to get paid by sponsors and agencies? Second part of this question is, should there be a limit to how much they get paid?
Do they deserve the right? I think so. The limit part.
Wait, just a pause. Student athletes, that is including high schoolers and college athletes. Keep going.
Okay, cool. Deserve the right, yes. Not only because, but they've been shitting on so long with their name, image, and likeness. And not only college, but if we're looking at high school now as well, high school is becoming probably like semi bigger than college, where you got LeBron coming to all the AAU events, you got Melo, KD, like it's becoming an event, entertainment. So I think they deserve the right to get paid. Now the limit part, I think that's a tough one, because I think it comes to a point where, especially in high school, I think it degrades the sport. Where, as we were talking earlier, the kids are not going to be playing for the love of the game. It's like, it's now entertainment. Let me get this bag, and then where does it go from there? But deserve the right.
I think the fact that a high school player, student athlete, is getting paid is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
Really?
Why?
Absolutely ridiculous.
Talk about
under 18. I mean, yeah, you could still work when you're 13, whatever. But in terms of getting paid by these sponsorships and agencies, that's where, I understand it was corrupt before, but now it's going to even be more corrupt. In terms of it's either people going to go to college still, or these sponsorships are just going to direct the player to go to a certain college, because they'll be like, oh, I'm going to pay you this much if you go to this college.
They're already doing that, though.
It's going to even be worse now.
Because now
the money is unlimited. Yeah, exactly. It's accepted. And look, that's fine. And yeah, it's legal now. But to what AJ said, it could ruin the game in terms of You know, people would just be going there now just to get paid. I mean, dude, I love college sports. College sports, I think sometimes is better than professional sports, especially college basketball. I like college basketball better than the NBA to some extent. And now with these sponsorships getting deals, I mean, these players getting deals, it's totally fine with me, but I just don't like when people have the argument saying they weren't getting benefit or getting treated right by using their name while going to college, but then they get all this stuff that comes with it
under the table
that people forget about. They just don't get the monetary value in terms of the cash, but they get everything else to get them to what they get in the professional aspect. But in terms of limit, whatever, there shouldn't be a limit. They can get paid whoever they want to get paid, depending on the agency getting paid. But for example, the quarterback for Alabama, I don't know if you guys noticed how much he gets paid on his deal. So pretty much he's getting paid right under $1 million, and he's barely played a couple snaps.
Oh, is that the
quarterback? The Alabama quarterback now, or the one that left?
Now, Bryce Love.
That's crazy.
He's played a couple snaps.
Yeah,
he's about to get paid $1 million.
Honestly, here's my take on college athletes getting paid. Like, I'm 100%, I'm all for it. Should there be a limit or a certain limit? No. Like, you got to think about what these people, like what these athletes are really going, like what they go through. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then on top of that, they still have to be, academically, above a certain GPA or whatever. So that's just adding more to it, right? And it's like, I mean, shit, the NCAA, you're making money off of me. So why not, get paid a couple thousand, or I guess the guys get what?
The school isn't paying you, though. That's another issue. The school isn't paying you for this. These are all sponsorships and agencies from outside the school.
I think that's where they should have did it. And it would have made a lot more sense if the school paid you, because the money that you're bringing in, the revenue to the school, they can funnel it back to you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like if you're at Alabama, you're in turn making Alabama rich on the football team, because you're going to go to national championships. You're going to do all this, that, and the third. Instead of using that money to pay Coach Saban $13 million or whatever he makes, break his salary down just a little bit.
They won't do that.
Pay those kids that are also getting there. And I'm not saying it has to be the money. They could be throwing the money somewhere else, but I'm just saying as a hypothetical situation, there's some money that's going somewhere that's not going to the people that's actually making that.
To the school. I wish I had a stat as far as how much money like basketball and the bigger schools bring in the universities. It's like I want to say hundreds of millions, like Alabama.
Yes.
Yeah. So that money definitely could be divvied up.
College football is $1 billion industry.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't even make sense.
So how about what is y'all's take? Dom told me you played football at Marshall.
Yeah.
Okay, so you went through the whole process, scholarship or whatever, provided food, room and board, and stuff like that, like the trainers, gym, all the facilities and stuff like that. What is your take on the school providing all that as a scholarship or whatever, in replace to giving you cash?
So I was a walk-on, but so you're asking me, instead of the free tuition, room and board, all that stuff, switching it and just giving us cash instead?
No, I'm saying like that is all provided. Like, let's say a player that goes to Alabama, top-notch facilities, trainers, top doctors, education, food, room and board, school paid for, getting a degree if you stay, whatever, you finish your degree and stuff. So all that adds up. And for players that play in college football, I mean, without college football, maybe they wouldn't be able to go to school. You're right. Okay.
That's true.
So with that, does that not mean anything? And I just don't like when people say that doesn't mean anything and they should still get paid. I think they're getting paid with that.
Yes, they are getting paid with that. You know what I'm saying? That means something. Don't anyone who says it doesn't, they're wrong. That means something. The college education, that means something. But it's just like, for me to do what a regular student that's not an athlete would do, and then have to get up and compete at a high level, right? And then you're making money off of me. I just feel like, damn, I should be getting something out of it too. Like, yes, you're giving me the education. I'm grateful for it, right? But it's just like, I'm doing double the work. Like,
maybe. I feel you, but you're getting the top everything, all the food, everything for 4 years, full on.
Some of the students are getting that too. Regular students are getting.
Okay, so do you think all players should deserve something, or the top players?
Top.
Yeah.
That's another thing. Like, why does the top player? It's especially football. You know, your team of 22 on the field. I mean, yeah, the top players are doing most of it, but at the same time, I mean,
okay, my rebuttal to that is simply one, because I'm better than you, and let's take for NBA for example, LeBron and AD make the most of the Lakers because they are the stars, they are the team, not fucking Caruso. So I'm thinking, yeah, if I'm the best player on the team, fuck that, give me the bread and fuck them other niggas. I worked hard. Don't you think that no one helped me to get to this position?
Say that again.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, the top players should get the most, but then that becomes an issue too. A school like Alabama, Clemson, Tennessee, all these SEC schools, they're going to be able to pay all these players if it was a thing. And all the other schools could get screwed over. They will get screwed over. Yeah. And that's the worst. It becomes a league of just 10 teams.
That's literally giving the big SEC schools, ACC schools, basically steroids. That's literally solidifying them to be on top forever almost. You know what I'm saying? It's never going to give the small, let's say, Mississippi University a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like the small schools, they'll never have a chance now, which sucks a lot because for those who have heard of, you know, Mikey Williams, what was you about to say, AJ?
I was about to say, would that even, I know we're saying that it sucks, but would it ever have changed if the money part didn't come in? Because you're still going to say the facilities, you're still going to say the education, you're still.
This is where I was going to go with it.
Okay, yeah.
Who knows if this would have ever happened, but with this news happening now, it's like definitely not going to happen. So basically, what the point I was going to make was, I know he could just be talking. I know he could have just done it for the clout. But for instance, Mikey Williams was like, "Yo, I'm going to go to an all-black college." Mm-hmm. With this being said now, what are you going to pick, millions or a couple of 100,000s? You know what I'm saying? But it's not like the school is going to literally say, here's the cash, here's the millions. Obviously, they're going to funnel it through a sponsorship and stuff like that. But that, like the weaker schools, there's really no chance. Like now it's like obsolete now. Personally, that's what I thought about.
Honestly, somebody like him, what he could do is go to whatever HBCU he wants to go to, right? I mean, let's be honest, he's a dog. Right? He can go there for a year or two, and then he can just opt out and go to the G League.
Nah, he going to the fucking league after a year. I got you though. I know you. This is just an example. I got you though. I got you.
But you know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Where it's like where he can be the start, or that, you know, that start person of, you know, I'm not just going to be another, you know, top recruit just going to one of these, you know, white institutions or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
It's just like, you know, I want to give back to my people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. I just think I don't know.
I feel like in basketball, you could do that. I feel like basketball doesn't matter where you go. If you're good, if you're someone like him, you're going to make it to the league regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of just like.
So it don't even matter that money in the beginning. That's facts. Because you're going to get it in the league. Sure. Yeah. We can go back to the topic. I just wanted to say that.
With these sponsorships and agencies paying these players,
he can go to any.
It could be better for these type of schools, lower tier schools to get these top players, because these players are getting paid, so they don't care about, you know, the extra stuff. Whatever, they're getting paid, so they're gonna go wherever they want to go. If they want to be the star, then they go wherever they want to be the star. I mean, I don't know. It's going to be a completely different dynamic in a couple years.
Yeah.
It's going to change. I mean, it's already changing slightly, but we won't see the effect of it for another couple years.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, there's a last question to this. I mean, shit. I guess it comes kind of with what you just mentioned, Dom. So should they sign deals to where they cannot get out and enter themselves in the draft, to where they get bought out? So like if they sign a year with an agency versus 3 years, if they sign, let's say 3 years, and
is this prior to going to college or while in college?
No, so they're becoming a freshman in college. They sign a 2-year deal with an agency to get paid whatever amount, but after 1 year they want to enter the draft and they got to sign with an agency, a different agency, a professional agency.
Yeah, that's tough.
Are they allowed to get out?
That's up to the person that's creating the contract.
Creating
I got you though.
Yeah.
The buyout clause, but then that's a buyout clause. Are they gonna get bought out? I mean, these people barely have money.
That jump becomes mad sticky.
Yeah, now you're getting deep into the contract game.
That's what's gonna happen, man. That's what's gonna happen.
But that's gonna be chump change to the NBA or the NFL, though. It's not like they're gonna be giving them $10 million 2-year contracts. So it won't be
like a lot of kids are going to get fucked over in that too, because they're like you're going into these contracts, especially at a young age. You probably and more times than not, these kids that are getting them don't come from the background where like this is common. You know what I'm saying? They're usually the first ones to make it out, or making this statement or whatever. So I think a lot of kids, there's gonna be a couple kids that are gonna get fucked over going into one of these, not really reading these contracts or whatever, and then they're going to be in a situation that you brought up where it's like, damn, I'm actually better than what I thought, faster. I need to go get this done. It's like, no, you're stuck. Now he sits a year or he comes back a year and he plays bad, messes up his stock, his value goes down, and then things of that nature. So I think, that's all part of the game. There's so much that's into this with the intricacies of like what's going on that you just gonna have to let time play it out.
True.
Definitely. See, it'll be interesting. It's going to change the dynamic of college sports as a whole.
Yeah, that's going to be bad, bro. I feel like it's going to be bad.
I mean, I love college sports, so.
Yeah, because college sports is almost like just the true sport of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can go to college and actually watch, like for basketball per se, you can like watch a team play basketball rather than like if you watch a league game, you can literally watch one dude like take over. Whereas college, like, there's going to be a team basketball. Now at this point, it's like, we're all pros.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that part.
The only thing I wish they would do, and we'll get off this, is like what we talked about, because this could lead to 10 more minutes, but we got to get off of this. I wish they would, for high schoolers, in order for you to get the scholarship, you need to stay in school. Because for real, if you're going to college, you could just do what LaMelo done. Instead of, going overseas, just play AAU, collect this sponsorship, post on social media. You don't need to go, but then you got to go to college after. Fuck. So never mind, you got to stay in school now that I think about it. So take back what I said. Fuck it.
Well, no, I mean, you're kind of right. You said, because LaMelo, he went to high school, right?
Yeah.
But he didn't graduate, though. He dropped out in 11th grade.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought he finished and then
he finished at Spire.
But did he get like some sort of GED or some sort of like minimal? No.
He played overseas for 2 years.
And he trashed.
He played overseas his senior year and then his freshman college year, when he was like 19.
Yeah,
played overseas, so it was 2 years overseas. And then he went to the league. Because all you got to do is play some type of professional or college level, after you graduate high school, after 18. And then boom. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be crazy.
That's confusing.
Very, very. All right, so I was on Instagram, right? And so hopefully y'all know the term. I don't know what the hell the term is. But a dude, I guess his bridesmaid or his fiance or what, I don't know the term. I ain't never been to a wedding, so I forgot what it's called. So the ladies, he's getting married to in front of everyone at a reception. She's sitting down, and some people would give his lady a lap dance and perform basically, just to make the crowd hype. So she had a skirt on, or no, she had her dress on, her gown on, and he goes down to the ground with all fours on, and everybody like, oh, what the fuck he doing? So long story short, he stays under there for like 30 seconds to 2 minutes. It looked like he was eating her out, but I don't know. So this is my question I propose to you guys. Is that too much at your wedding?
Hell no.
It was your wedding. You should be able to do
Hell no.
whatever the fuck you want to do.
Listen to me. It's my motherfucking wedding. I'm gonna put up hundreds and thousands of dollars to have y'all motherfuckers come in and watch this shit.
What type of wedding you about to have? 100,000? The fuck wrong with you? You better say like 30, 40. Keep going. My fault. Keep going.
Nah,
My
but
fault, big money.
nah, it's
Talk about 100,000.
It's what you want to do, man. Like,
Yeah.
shit, I'm paying for all this or half of it. So it's like, if I want to go down there, you know what I'm saying, do whatever to my wife, whatever I want to do. What you mean?
True. Okay. That was short and sweet.
I mean,
What y'all think?
Shit, y'all came to the show. Y'all wanted to show. Y'all came to the show.
make it normal. It don't gotta be.
Isn't there a thing where I don't know what the thing is called on the woman's leg that normally guys go down and pull it off?
That's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah. So if it was like 30 seconds, I could see him going and got lost. You know what I'm saying?
Like a minute, man. It was long.
In a minute, yeah.
I mean, you can make it normal. I mean, at the end of the day, it's covered. I mean, if they're getting into it like big time, and yeah, if she starts yelling, that's a different story.
Yeah.
Now we got a porno on our hands.
That shit was crazy though. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I think the 30 seconds to 45 is cool.
So you should be able to just do whatever you want, fuck the kids.
I mean,
fuck her parents.
Yeah, I'm on the opposite side of my boy Mo here. All right, I'm gonna go down there off or whatever.
I'm be respectful, but shit, I mean, they
respectfully
they gotta know I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but
yeah, I keep it casual. I keep it light.
You ain't dropping your pants.
It's not what you do, but is it disrespectful? Like,
no, I don't think it's disrespectful.
Should you be able to do whatever the fuck you want to do, or is that?
I think a lot of people do a lot of crazy
draw
stuff.
the line. I'm saying, I'm not asking if y'all would do it.
I think that's a little overboard.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it overboard? Chris, you already answered your question.
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, the thing is, since it's not normal, I think that's why we see it as overboard. But like, it could become normal. Shit, it could replace chivalry.
Respectfully, legging pies.
Yeah, I think it's a little wild, but hey, to each his own. Maybe they gave a forewarning, like, yo, this joint might get a little out of hand.
X-rated.
Yeah.
And it was at the receptionist too, so I mean, it gotta be.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of things go down after the wedding. No reception, bro. I think a lot.
Was there kids at the reception? I mean, there's a lot of weddings where there's no kids. I mean, if everyone's adults, I mean,
yeah, it was probably no kids there.
I mean, as long as the wife wasn't doing nothing reckless, like she was making a
she wasn't.
Oh yeah,
yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, even if the kids ask like, "Mommy, what's that?" or "Daddy, what's that?" and it's just like, "Oh, that's something you do when you get married. You just go and get this, and then and then you throw it." Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just you don't got.
You thing on her leg.
Doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, going crazy.
But then if she's sticking her leg out, and it's flying up.
Yeah, that's OD.
Okay, yeah, that's OD. That's OD. But if you being,
we got the vid.
If you being slick with it, you can get away.
Yeah, he's wilding.
Nah, he didn't get lost.
He found what he was looking for.
I think he's trying to grab the thing.
Yeah,
bro. He's still down there though.
I know, but
That thing could be. I feel like that thing is hard, bro.
Yeah, I think you can see him.
He ain't going down on her.
Yeah,
like that.
he good. You good right there. Yeah, that was about a good.
Because you got to do what you think, right? It's like you got to pull it off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see him not getting that.
Yeah.
If I'm down there for too long, me personally, if I'm down there too long, I'm grabbing a little hand. Just get me out of here.
I mean, he probably did sneak in a couple licks, but shit.
That's money and devil down there. I'm dead. But yeah, to each his own. I wouldn't do it personally, but do what you want, my guy. Like you said, it's your bread, it's your shit, and it's something that you're gonna remember for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? So do what you gotta do, pimpin'. Shit. But I think that's enough. You know what I'm saying? Want to say thank you, Mo, for pulling up. Thank you, Medi, and don't even gotta say thank you, AJ. For those who don't know, he's another new member of the pod. Yeah, that's about it. So hopefully you guys get familiar with his face. But all right, if you haven't subscribed on YouTube, make sure you subscribe on YouTube. If you haven't subscribed on Apple, make sure you subscribe on Apple. If you haven't subscribed on Spotify, subscribe on Spotify. If you haven't subscribed on IG, you know what to do. Twitter, you know what to do. Facebook, you know what to do. And I'm out. We out. Bye.
Talk to me.
Talk to me.